be more than enough work for them.
We might have rainy days.
Pardon me?
We might have rainy days.
Yes.
It's happened before.
Or extremely hot days.
You need a motion?
So, but
Yeah, I've got to hire somebody.
let me clarify for you. So the only expense to the village is the payment to a
Supervisor.
supervisor of 20 hours a week, isn't it?
20 hours a week for 8 weeks.
So you're talking about $200 if you take them out, $200 a week. Great.
Well, plus, I think we have to pay some kind of, we got to put social security on that stuff too, so.
And I mentioned, do they come insured or do we have to insure them?
They're covered by our policy.
Okay.
It doesn't cost us any extra for that.
The one you hire too?
Pardon me?
The one you hire also is covered?
Not by health insurance, but by liability.
No, a liability.
Liability.
And workman's comp.
Right.
So that if somebody falls down the flight of stairs, they're
Right.
covered.
I make a motion that we participate in the youth employment program under the summer employment grant, and that we authorize the mayor to hire a part-time employee for 20 hours per week at $10 per hour compensation to supervise the employees that are hired for the grant.
Second. Any more discussion? Need roll call vote.
Chamberlain? Aye. Randall?
Yes.
Hammer?
Aye.
Yes.
Masterson?
Aye.
Potter?
Bill, may I make a suggestion that you have Bruce prepare a letter for you memorializing everything you were told by Ms. Morton so that we have a record that that's what she told us in case they aren't as good as she says, and that you delineate the type of supervision so that there's no question if it's not quite what was advertised to you.
And the IEP says
Yeah,
federal law.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, I think you're right, but I think it's smart that you just memorialize going back, saying that's the situation. So they're clear, and there's no question down the road that that's what you were told.
Sure.
With the minutes of this meeting?
You need to know that she knows what our expectation is. If she said, oh, I told Bill that these would be severely handicapped people and they have a problem, then Bill has to prove going back and forth. This way you just make it clear up front, and she has to tell you right away if she has a different understanding.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, thank you. We have first reading. First reading of an ordinance approving a franchise agreement with Comcast. Waiver of first reading. Motion for waiver of first reading of ordinance approving franchise agreement with Comcast in California.
So moved. You move out second.
Second.
Okay.
You got a second? Where's the second?
Who's first?
Please
Looks
first.
like it was bigger than I was.
Move up, Potter.
What's on third?
I don't know.
All in favor of waiving first reading?
Aye.
Any opposed? Have a motion for second reading and adoption. Hello? Second. Any discussion?
Is this the same as, tell us what's different
What's this
about?
about?
Well, it's the same as what other villages are ending up with. We've waited quite a while. It's kind of my rope-a-dope strategy.
We've had this going on for 6 months.
Yeah.
We've had it, we've been going around this with them a long time. The state law that was passed, I think, in 2007, that allowed AT&T to provide its video service, at the same time established extensive sets of consumer standards for cable providers as well. When all the villages got together through the Illinois Municipal League and got together on a model right-of-way ordinance, which the village also, through a series of steps, passed in January this year, and that dealt extensively with utilities' use of the right-of-way, restoration, insurance. So most of the subjects that used to take up 3/4 of the agreement villages were things unique to Riverwoods. Our version of the right-of-way ordinance had a few provisions that other villages wouldn't have. For example, we've gone around a little bit on the insurance provisions. We have incorporated some of the concessions that they made to some of our neighboring villages after they asked for little different audit or review rights. But on the whole, the effect of the state law is to pretty much take us out of the business of actively regulating franchises. We collect money from the cable system. In the case of the video service from AT&T, we don't even collect it. It comes from the state back to us. I think the state may actually send us the check on Comcast. They do. They did. So, in a nutshell, Michael, it's that the agreement, we've been operating in effect without an agreement for a year. The old agreement expired. It's taken us a while to get all the new versions of these other enabling ordinances in place, and so this is a pretty bare bones agreement.
It's not applicable to the one-year term, right?
No.
Any other questions? Roll call vote, please.
Chamberlain?
Aye.
Creditor?
Yes.
Neighbor?
Aye.
Wooten?
Aye.
Masterson?
Aye.
Bobbit?
Aye.
09, 5, 11.
Thank you. Financial transparency issues, Mr. Masterson.
I had, we discussed this at the last couple of meetings in general terms. I had emailed Trustee Masterson several weeks ago and to all the trustees. A couple of weeks ago now, I think we have not one but two hard copies of a detailed breakdown of the village's sewer and water infrastructure. The idea here that we're trying to get the process started with coming up with some policy on how the board wants to budget for the future replacement of our infrastructure. So, at least in the most basic terms, from my perspective, I guess it kind of starts out with three relatively easy questions, which we have pretty well answered, which are what do we own, what do we have with regard to sewer and water infrastructure, how old is it, and what's it worth? Those three are generally easy things, and those are pretty well answered in the material that we have there. Then we get into more difficult, perhaps esoteric questions. The big one, of course, that comes to us is, well, how long is this infrastructure going to last? And so we make some assumptions. I can tell you that communities vary widely in what sort of useful life span they assign to the same infrastructure. I think it's driven very much by the back end, what the budget winds up saying based on these assumptions of useful life. Again, I keep using Bannockburn and Evanston as kind of two that are on either end of this. Bannockburn assumes that the water mains had a 40-year lifespan. They budget to have the full replacement cost at the end of 40 years. Evanston has a much older system. They have the majority of their system is at or approaching 100 years old. They assume that the water main has a 100-year lifespan. There's some science, perhaps, to that on Evanston's experience. They have different soil types and such. What I've tried to do is on the front page of the memorandum that's associated here, I put down what I thought were all reasonable estimates of the useful service life and the various components of our infrastructure. Trustee Kunchen pointed out for me that there is an error in there that I'll rectify. On the cover sheet I have for our low pressure grinder